Team's colleague Jason makes his entrance as well, and we are into the pistol round. FaZe on the T side here of Anubis. They're going to bring the pain to Wicadia. He's got the dualies. Immediate frags being found. Kerrigan answers back, but Wicadia is not done. 2-for-2 trade. Centaurus enough time to run away. Psych! He isn't. Brokey finds him immediately.
Ooh, Calyx. Back away, baby. It's you and Woxic against the world. FaZe going to make their way into that A bomb site. They've got access through camera. Brokey's just looking for the jump through smoke, looking at both sides, and Woxic's trying to find his timing.
What you got for us, Calyx? That would have been nice to hit that one. He has found Kerrigan. Brokey on the clear walks into Woxic, so this advantage is squandered. Now Robs is in a really uncomfortable position. He's going to try and clear out Calyx on storage. This is an important kill. And he's done it. This gets really uncomfortable for Woxic now. Sure, you've got a kit. You have to bring the fight. Robs can play with you, though. He's rounded the corner. Woxic drops into the site. Robs might have to call his bluff here. Woxic's going to be mantling up. Robs isn't ready. Woxic nails it. He's got the time. He's got the round. Eternal Fire out of the starting blocks immediately.
The kit made that whole difference right here. Woxic, on account of the kit, had the time, the luxury to fake it one time. He knows he's got Robs under pressure with low HP as well. Great turnaround from Eternal Fire.
Just go mid. Like, I mean, pretty simple approach coming into this one.
Trade all the kills. I mean, this is, you have to say too, this is a 2-on-3 that Eternal Fire win in this pistol. That's a really nice recovery in that situation.
Don't know where Brokey's going. Don't know where he's going. Like, the bombers go down on A, and you're deep clearing out cameras.
I think his mistake was like leaving, watching that smoke at Temple, the Temple exit, and then coming back to it later, right? Like it was.
One or the other.
If you make that decision, it's fine, but coming back to it is like.
Interesting to see the T-Stairs nade found nothing, despite Rain and Brokey both being there. Wicardi's responsible for A main. It's Rain and Robs, with Brokey holding Dark. So they are rather focused A-centric, with the bomb dropped towards top mid. Kerrigan making space for the boys into the mid smoke.
I don't think they heard that. This swish of the fire.
Frozen has Molotov and smoke. Brokey's got a smoke as well, so I'm trying to see where they're looking to line up their utility. Any indication of where this is going to end. Either way, Eternal Fire are feeling like we want a little bit of information, so they've pushed out B main, which is quite nice. Frozen is going to be forced back. Kerrigan dinked up. This is not bad whatsoever from the defense.
Nice.
Might have been a little too much, but he gets away with it. FaZe funnel towards caves, and Towers finds the information with the MP9.
Doesn't really have the util to hold them at bay here, right? So I suppose when Rain and Robs want it, they'll have it. Rain's low. It's forced a third to rotate over, so mid is the gap. Woxic responsible. Wicardia's pushed out. A main catches Rain, and now it's Robs boxed in. Centaurus good for it on the MP9. Despite the healthy buy FaZe brought into this round, they haven't been able to get too much going. As I say that, a couple more. But the round, nonetheless, is Eternal Fire's.
That's a nice pair of kills at the end for Brokey just to cause money damage. Unfortunately, without a plant, they can't really
chase it.
Actually, I was going to say they can't, but they have bought up some pistols and armor. So now the question is how much utility comes out around that.
Moderate, a disciplined purchase. It's like a compromise.
Yeah.
Like I really want to go one week in vacation in the Caribbean, and you just do a few days in a nice city not far away from where you live.
Sure.
You just try something. I don't do that.
No, you don't. You go. No, you go nuts.
Either I do it big or I don't.
You're a bougie hotel kind of a guy.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. If I don't feel like I can financially, because sometimes I have to be responsible, then I don't do it. But when we go out, we ball out.
Yeah.
I would like someone to open my door when I pull up with the car at the hotel.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Also, always respectful, always nice. Service, that's very important.
Tip your valet drivers.
We don't do that in Switzerland. They actually make enough to live.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah, we don't do that.
We don't
No, you don't do that. But that's not your style.
That seems crazy, actually, when I think about it that way. All right. Good management of the M4. Pistols out. Woxic providing cover. That's a fortunate headshot in the middle of the spray. And they're all good.
Yeah, everyone's fine. I just went and had another look at how often and frequently these guys have played. I felt like I've seen a FaZe Eternal Fire matchups quite consistently.
Yeah, it's a great matchup.
Yeah, well, Katowice into Copenhagen RMRs and at Copenhagen itself during the groups, during the Swiss stage. That was the most recent one, yeah, but that was on Overpass.
That's true.
13-1. Previously, of course, going to overtime in their RMR best of 3. But FaZe has definitely got the edge over Eternal Fire. But Eternal Fire, the most recent, with a dominant victory on Overpass. If they could replicate that here in a best-of-3 environment with another win against FaZe, that's really good. They're going to start becoming a bit of a nemesis.
It's another one of those teams, Eternal Fire, that's been on the rise for some time now.
They're in the same bucket as Mongols.
But how many times do they hit their head against the glass and keep going, right? I do wonder always with these teams when on the cusp of greatness.
Yeah, you're trying to find where the peak is going to be.
Exactly. Well, to be fair, playoffs at the major is nothing to be shy about. It was a great result from Eternal Fire falling to Na'Vi. Yeah. But I feel like the story against FaZe is almost always the same. One good map from Eternal Fire, they push FaZe, who then survive, manage to stay alive, and then Eternal Fire fall. We're going to have to see if it is. And once again, the case, Kerrigan finding an opening, but Xantares is very diligent with the angle.
Yeah, good team play.
A little bit cheeky from Kerrigan, trying to sneak in when no eyes are in the direction, and they caught him just at the perfect moment. Broky's in some trouble.
Safe from the spread. Wide screen. He's supported by Frozen. Frozen has the bomb. It's Rain that you want to keep your eyes on. He's been spotted out now by Woxic, but then now the threat from Temple is imminent. Xantara's addressing. Oh, and Calix just gets deleted. Lovely jiggles from Rain. Finds the headshot. Makes it a 4v4. And now the pressure is on. It's turned. Xantares and Mad are trying to fight their way out. This is a lovely elevation, aggression, and nearly execution into 3. Rain's done a lot there for FaZe.
Rain's opened up the round. Actually, he's won on the round. He's won on the round entirely.
Incredible.
Yeah, Brokey and Frozen were just chilling. Like, let's see what he does. Let's see what Homeboy gets done in Temple.
And to consider, he was detected from the get-go.
Yeah.
They knew about it. You could see the response from Eternal Fire based off the comm. 2 players sent. He finds an incredible timing onto Calix, and then the way he changed his position just to assure that second kill, pristine work from Rain.
There were 3 players overall from Eternal Fire who tried to deal with Rain, and he killed 2 of them.
And it's not even wrong. Like, I'm not even faulting Eternal Fire for having that decision.
No,
They've already found the kill.
Yeah.
They already found the kill. They know they have someone that's incursed towards their CT spawn, so you just divert back to it. You try and find him. Maybe they could have been a bit more upfront with their intention to fight. I feel like they let Rain get away with a couple of these jiggles, but it is really a matter of details. In fact, Rain just played beautifully here.
Absolutely spectacularly. 3-1. FaZe on the board, and now we get to see how much they can really build into it.
This was great, wasn't it? The fact that he actually confirmed that there was 2 there as well, like he may have had his suspicions, but just on that second jiggle, catching Xantares, confirming his presence, and yeah, you could see they were not expecting another. They were not ready. We will get the AKs back out. Let's see what FaZe Clan's T-gun round call is from Kerrigan. 5 Kalashnikovs leaving spawn. Is that an aggressive smoke I see from Madger? It is heading over towards what looks to be an A main side. Ooh. So very early A main smoke.
It's to mask the fact that nobody's in A main. Nobody's in A at all.
Fake it till
So
you make
it's aggressive B, simultaneously pushing mid. This is cheeky. Lovely handling of business from Frozen. Xantares keeps it interesting.
And look at the smoke. Nobody can react on the FaZe side of things. Nobody stepped through it just yet.
Do you dare?
Do you really want to test it? And it's bot time for Calix to get back. So well constructed from Eternal Fire.
It's going to be on all to Calix. He's got a smoke to play with, but no real reason to use it that early. So what started as a very favorable situation now just sizzle for Eternal Fire. They have to make a decision how to use their 3 players, and they have a lot of ground to cover.
That's a strange use of FaZe's only smoke. They've used it to just secure a main. Xantares has used his, but Rain has a little bit of a sight line. The fight is coming. Rain nails a shot onto him. How is he? Yeah. How is he supposed to get out of that one? Whoa! Calix has just pushed a smoke and found them both. Oh, that's huge from Calix. What a multi-kill. Now Woxic's coming in from behind. Rain's just trying to pick up the pieces, trying to walk through smokes. It's very smart. He's managed to get the bomb back with ample time, but now the door is locked behind him. Is that something he's going to consider?
Not this quick, I don't think.
Right, it's the speed of Woxic's flank. He just actually addresses it. Oh, Rain's doing something dirty here, 23. Death cam indicates B. Calix not biting on that.
He's got time.
Calix sees to recognize this though, right? Like you'd hear the footsteps if he was coming into A. Wouldn't
now?
Maybe not. Maybe Rain's walking
He could be walking.
Yeah, that's
He
fair.
took the gamble. He would come back to the A side.
Yeah.
I'm surprised because there was definitely a death cam moment for Woxic, I would imagine. Just seeing
That headshot shuts it down so quick.
True, it's true.
Night.
Calix is coming in from to CT side. Rain's opted for Temple. It's not planted for him. So he's just hoping that that subversion of the expectation works out for Calix. He's going to see the bomb plant, and the angle's perfect. Oh, beautifully played. A masterful round out of Rain. Despite all of Calix's best efforts, it's not going to work out.
And you spotted the actual detail here, which is having a position that doesn't make sense compared to the bomb plant. And that's where you really completely throw in Calix for a loop here, because it's planted regularly. So you could be in cave, you could be at B main. People would want to be playing that sort of jiggle position, but Rain just absolutely flipped the script.
He did consider the flank as well. He went for a little check before he progressed into the A bomb site. That was everything. Woxic chose not to just box him in, wanted to hunt down the kill from behind. And
did he need to? Did he need to push that?
You don't need to. You don't need to.
He had Calix closing the A side as well. It was a matter of time.
Calix is playing passive, safe. You just make sure he can't fall back to the B bomb site. You know exactly where he is the whole way.
It's gonna regret that decision, because now Eternal Fire have very little to play with. A one-man army on Wicadia, but doesn't seem like he's going to be tested quite yet.
They're all rotating. I just saw 3 of them in CT spawn.
The timing.
Carrigan looked the wrong way, and Wicadia's M4 is revealed. Do you really commit into the site where you know the rifle is? Some damage was done. He has a lot of support. Magic's even got the AK now.
Oh, this is going to be so dangerous. Rain stepping up around the pillar. He's got another. Wicadia responds, but this is working for Eternal Fire. They're all in the right place, and they're all fighting together. It's just Rops, and he's taken down as well. That is 4-2, and listen to him go.
Yeah, that's worth a war.
Yeah.
That is worth a war. This round, it absolutely, truly encapsulates it. I don't think FaZe knew exactly what they were up against. I think as the round was unfolding, they started realizing, wait a minute, there's an M4? There's an M4 heaven? He got me, and then they pick up the AK, and there's a little bit of an in-between where they want to attack, but they're not exactly fully committed. You can see there's no flash. There's no flash at any point, which to me indicates that they weren't sure when to fight, to truly go for it or not, and it made the game, made the play for Eternal Fire absolutely shutting them down.
I understand Neo's timeout as well, because that's the kind of round that's going to take the wind out of your sails.
For sure.
You had a beautiful, masterful clutch from Rain. You turned the round around after a Calix hero push through the smoke, and then you have that to digest straight afterwards. It's not optimal. It felt a little bit rushed. You had a lot of time in that round. And instead, you kind of commit into your first contact of the only M4 in play. You give away another AK. It did, yeah, it lacked some elegance. Oh, that's a good way to be polite about it.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. It lacked elegance.
Yeah, save that one.
Put that in my pocket.
We'll use
for
that
later.
in the future.
Yeah,
for sure.
Just pass me a pen. Put it on paper right now.
Yeah, that does sound like a Matthewism, doesn't it?
Ooh, oh, please don't feed my ego with these types of words. I'll never come back from this. Never come back.
Okay, well, how do FaZe Clan win this, guys? A P250, a Tech 9, and a Deagle. Walk into a bomb site.
I think they just try and make some economical damage, right? Grab a kill or two. Just make sure that you keep Eternal Fire on their toes.
I'll tell you what, though, as long as it's just Major and Xantares at this B bomb site, there's a world in which this can actually work. So for me, I'm looking at Woxic and Calix over in middle, and it's like, when do one of them get the indication that it's time to shift? It's time to move.
Because now they're just chilling.
Not a lot of utility on FaZe either. Just one smoke on Kerrigan.
Going for the info play as well, Xantares.
It's good.
Nading deep, that's a rebound, and he finds the first kill. That's clear of crew. Brokey answers back with the Deagle. It's not going to be enough. Job is done for that play.
The fact it simultaneously does damage to the close corner and clears the smoke. Put that one in my pocket.
Yeah, but you're getting a lot of things in your pockets today.
You might have some of these nades already. We had the smoke from Major straight from CT spawn onto the A side, and we had the bounce nade to clear and do damage. They've done their work.
They definitely have.
Their work.
And FaZe wanted to pull off that execute for like 20 seconds, but that dart just kept getting re-smoked, re-molotoved, re-utility. They just get stalled out. Set up in prime position for that nade.
All right, now's the round.
Let's see how they start this one off. They're actually starting 2A. That's interesting. Wicadia's going to go and throw his util towards A main early. Rops on the lurk. And it seems like Rain and Carrigan are going to try and walk up on this dark smoke. It's a deep dark smoke. Magic behind it. Oh, he's even got a little gap to work with off that, so that's tempting.
And he's going to re-smoke after the molly, so that shuts off K for about 20 seconds. You're still going to have to be careful with potential utilities. Kerrigan going to cross. It's a very Kerrigan thing to do.
Ooh. He's found a little safety net of his own. Major's in trouble. Does he know? He knows the possibility, perhaps. Now they know exactly where he is. Molotov to clear him out of the position. Karrigan's got some access. There's been so many smokes and mollies used in this one. This is the only part of the map that's getting any love right now, and Karrigan's found the opening.
Yeah. Did they commit off that? You surely expect it. With 50 seconds left, you've got 3 dark, 1 main. Oh, not anymore, you don't. Calyx has found 2 on the spray. Awkward as hell. Smoke in your face. Bomb is pivoting. Robs was trying to join you. Now you're turning tail, or are you going back? They're going back. Fake the sound cue. Eternal Fire have Wakadia in middle. He's not hearing anything. Calyx could get more damage here. Wakadia's working on the flank. This is perfect.
Yeah, Wakadia's cleared out canals as well. He's like, there's nobody going to A. We're fine. They're silent. They're still in dark.
He's going to have Frozen booked. I don't think Frozen considers this a possibility at all. Wakadia now with the free kill, and that's the tail. That's all they needed to know. The B side under attack. Calyx out a 3rd one, maybe a 4th. Brokey stands tall, but Wix here for the trade. This man is a disruptor.
Yeah, that's a great nickname. Calyx, the Disruptor.
Elegant Disruptor.
We are rolling.
We're on a
You got your
roll today.
your little trick in the game.
I'm stealing that nade, yeah, for sure. But also, I'm going to say it right now, that 6-2, at this point, it's alarm bells. If you want to be seeing Anubis converted by FaZe Clan, it has to change now. Their fumbles, their loss against the, single rifle and pistols. This is a CT side that's going to be almost impossible to come back from if FaZe can't post some attacking rounds now.
Also, from an emotional standpoint, it's now twice that Calyx found a timing that technically didn't exist and gets a multi-kit out of it. He had the cross of the smoke on the A side, and now that straight-out duel in cave finds 2 FaZe players as well. So they just keep getting caught with their pants down in moments that don't really make sense. It takes a lot of energy to not get frustrated about it.
Here's some room. This is the gap that they regularly find, but Calyx is always spotting. He always just plays for the info.
I don't know if they saw it.
Did he not? I thought he was playing the little gap.
I think they call it clear. There's no reaction from the B side.
You're right.
Oh my god.
What can Karrigan do with this, though? And unless he backstabs and gets 2 and
go back to the A side. I think he goes back to A. Holy Spirit staying towards A. So it's the longest road.
Keep walking, boy.
Oh, here we come.
What? Those words of encouragement.
Oh,
calling Karrigan boy is also the elder statesman. Look at this.
Trigger discipline. Trigger discipline. He sees all of them.
Oh my god, it's a huge flank from Karrigan. He gets the info on both of the A setup. Calyx is not looking, and just like that, FaZe Clan, baby, that's a FaZe Clan round. They come in with pistols and Kev. They leave with AKs, AWPs, and a 3rd.
Well done, boy.
Good job, boy. Go get him, boy. Sick him.
It wasn't even, as Karrigan-esque as it was, the shooting wasn't necessarily pretty.
No, but at least he stayed alive.
He caused so much chaos.
Can you imagine the comms?
When he failed?
I know.
If we could have the comms for that moment there. Like, heaven, heaven.
He's like, I'll 2-tap this offer on the bomb site, then I'll transition over to... Oh, no, wait, I'm just going to hide. I'm just going to chill.
And it's terrible for Eternal Fire. It's not like they've had a huge gap, which they must have noticed. They really thought that they had it under lock. They really thought they had it under control. They had a player who was looking at it 99.5% of the time. In one moment, he didn't see him. Then suddenly Karrigan becomes completely like a ghost.
Yeah,
he's a ghost.
That would be a fun one to do, like a demo review on, just to see what happened in the timing where Calyx missed it. How did he miss it? Because he's spotting it. You can see, look, he's doing this thing where he averts his camera. Now, I wonder also, I wanted to hear your takes on this. Maybe it's different when it's with a pistol, but with a rifle, would you always advise when you've got trigger discipline moment, when you're in a position like Karrigan, to go for that long distance target
with
first?
A rifle, yes.
Yeah, with a rifle, with a P250, is it safe to say get one?
If anything, he probably should a little too fast in that one. He could have maybe taken his time on the first to make it clean.
2 clean taps.
But with the rifle, you're correct. I would always try to 1-tap the longest distance and then adjust into the close by, and then you guarantee a second.
Right.
Yeah, super frustrating for Eternal Fire. Sometimes knowing that you don't know is worse than thinking that you know.
Yeah, oh, poetic.
But write that one down too.
Yeah, hang on, guys, we are just a factory today.
That's a very FaZe Clan round to win, though,
Isn't
right?
it?
Like one of the
just when I did that call to action as well.
Yeah, well, they answered. You got to. Maybe they wouldn't have if you didn't do the call to action.
Yeah, well, don't say that, Jason. I'll get more angry tweets.
It's they're just a team that's always been so good at winning these force buy rounds. They'll always pull one out on you.
What's Rops lining up from spawn? That looks like a geeky smoke. You see it sailing through the air. He's throwing that from T-spawn, and it's landing A main. That's nice. Forces a decision out of the A anchor. Very canal-centric. Look at this.
Yeah,
Any
FaZe,
CT aggression is going to be shut down.
they like to do that, FaZe. Like, they will send Rain +1, Kerrigan +1 into cave, trying to play around with the angle. Frozen put on notice by the flash. Is he aware? He absolutely is.
Good.
Beautiful clear onto Major. Calix now called upon as Kerrigan finds another kill. He's completely alone. He's been the man a couple times. Can he do it again? A double kill from Calix. Has time to reload, repositions, changes, stays alive behind the pillar. Woxic is here to help. Woxic is bringing in the backup. Calix has been an incredible defender so far. Can he add a third? Some missed shots, but he stays alive. Calix is still doing it. A third kill before he finds his grave as Mukadia strikes from CT spawn.
All right, Frozen, what you got, baby? Ooh, almost able to convert it. Good shot from Wakadia. Eternal Fire just keeps, every time FaZe get one, they just inch
Calix,
forward a
You
little.
can just say Calix.
Yeah, Calix is earning his pay. That's what I'll say. He is definitely putting in a good shift today. Man, oh man, another multi-kill on B. That's twice now. They've had an advantage, they've had an opening, and then Calix has happened. It was an uncomfortable angle as well. He missed like, what, first 5, 6 of his spray on Rain. Still converts it.
But Robs is being put down instantly.
Yep.
Robs tried to trade. It's not like he failed. Like, when it comes to Robs, the second character, second model, immediately slapped.
Yeah, the new lineup feature would make that smoke lineup easier. Kerrigan's thrown one out into the sky. And it's going to land Glyph. That's a geeky one. Magi's being tested heavily here. It's a battle of the leaders. Kerrigan the one who comes out on top. Zentara's noted, but Cardia finds Robs early, trying to take a spam battle, but they are already on B. This gets uncomfortable for the CTs now, where Cardia's rotating, and we've got a 4v4 in the post plan.
Yeah, bomb's being planted. It's going down. Zentara's going to spam right back through. Kerrigan's low HP. Those tracers give away his position. He didn't have the health to take a bullet quite like that, so Brokey's going to have to stand tall behind the pillar. Up in hand, steps around the smoke. What's a deep shot before he falls back, and wow! Sliding out in a crouch, Zentara's tears him apart. Rain's up next. Frozen in support. Retake coming in, little bit of damage done. Rain pounces around the end, and they have it within reach, but it's Calix again. He's been such a hero, but he's got nothing to do here. Nothing to do. He knows he's beat, grabs the ult, bails out, and FaZe have a fourth.
Wow, do you know, I don't know who it was. Was it Rain that stepped out after Frozen started shooting?
It was Rain.
That was so sick. The timing on that, having Frozen just draw fire. 3 of them are coming from that angle. He maybe tags 2 of them, and at that exact moment, Rain takes the fight. He steps into the line of fire. It was perfectly timed. No, look, no one's looking at him. 3 people on his screen. Perfect timing from Rain.
Calix way too long to pounce on that.
Yeah.
Way too long to swing on that.
From a theory standpoint, if you are an aspiring professional, you want to make something out of a career in Counter-Strike, look at how Rain played this 2v4. He's got the understanding that in this situation, I'm going to have to get involved. I'm going to have to make a difference. I'm going to have to make a move. The clutch isn't going to come my way. I can't just wait on an off angle. I have to be in a position that will engage whenever the fight comes on. And this was beautiful, picture perfect from Rain.
He stepped into a position that also made Frozen's position way more powerful as well. They were able to combine on that very, very nicely.
Somehow, FaZe is alive.
Yeah.
Withstood.
It feels like Eternal Fire or Calix, whoever you want to call it, has been, you know, has been a little bit better in this half, but
they're still here.
FaZe still able to grind out enough rounds to make this very nice.
Yeah, I think Woxic had 7 kills in the first 3 rounds.
You're right.
He's got quiet. He hasn't been necessary. I haven't seen his AWP or said his name. Maybe he can end this half with an AWP impact round as they walk his way. And goodbye, good night, sweet Prince. Kerrigan gone. Frozen next. Victim. It's Calix this time with the MP9. Great conversions. Considering the weaponry, this is a perfect call. Having the bodies in middle, FaZe have walked into them.
Yeah, but you might give it away with some of these aggressive stances now.
Brokey heard that. He definitely heard that.
He's sticking around. That weapon drop must have been a clue, and Robs is on notice. Now 3v5, Calix. Is he so eager to find information? It's going to be Rain in the cave, and he's immediately put down. What a beautiful pistol forced by from EF.
Yeah, just cooked for Robs. They know where he is. They know who he is. And no hope for him here. It's Calix on 18 frags in 12 rounds of play. The man is fragging. Eternal Fire are winning a strong first half.
Jet set, a high class, high fashion. No time to talk, no distractions. I bet you never met anyone else like me. If you're searching, I'll be in the VIP. VIP. It's all in the acronym. A very important person is coming in, and there's nowhere in the world I haven't been. If you don't understand, let me tell you again. I know my place and I come first. You wanna live like this, get to work. It's all a race and I come first. I take it all, it's what I deserve. I know my place and I come first. You wanna live like this, get to work. It's all a race and I come first. I take it all, it's what I deserve. I've got those diamonds, I've got that gold. Going once, going twice, going 3 times sold. I've got the class and I got that style. Everyone is looking at me, they be staring for a while. Who said money can't make me happy? I called the bluff, but they thought they had me. And if they think they could ever get past me, I built my wall, this designer Versace. I bet you never met anyone else like me. If you're searching, I'll be in the VIP. VIP. It's all in the acronym. A very important person is coming in, and there's nowhere in the world I haven't been. If you don't understand, let me tell you again. I know my place and I come first. You wanna live like this, get to work. It's all a race and I come first. I take it all, it's what I deserve. I know my place and I come first, first, first. It's all a race and I come first. I take it all, it's what I deserve.
A lovely effort from Calyx has Eternal Fire in the lead, but FaZe Clan, as they always do, like a hangnail. They stuck around. They're still in there. They're still causing pain, and they're going to remind you they're still in this game. They switch sides, and the second half is set to begin.
Yeah, all eyes on the prize for FaZe Clan. It's certainly not too little too late, but it's going to have to start now. And the Eternal Fire Camper pistol and a good conversion. You could be looking at a very quick first map in this series. We're live from Malta as this Turkish side takes on the international behemoth.
Straight onto mid. Goes
across.
Eternal Fire, but across to A side is going to be Brokey. With the Julius, that's the best position to be in. First one, clean second one as well. Brokey's on a tear and he doesn't stop. 3 kills immediately, and even more so, he goes for the 4th as Frozen strikes. And just like that, in about 7 seconds, the round is closed and FaZe puts a 5th on the board.
I love the dualies so much.
I hate them.
You
I
do.
can't use them.
I know you do.
They're so much fun to watch triple kills like that. Like, they're so nice.
But do you see how he uses
Aesthetically
it?
pleasing.
Like, it's actually about how quickly you can click.
It's like he's angry. He's angry. He's pissed. It's therapeutic.
Oh my god.
Just like around between head and top of their shoulders. As long as the clicks are vaguely in that area and you're clicking quick enough, you're gonna. Oh, man.
Yeah, I get that sense. It doesn't feel like they're going for headshots, but it works anyway.
Every time.
It's a headshot anyway.
Yeah, but that's because you're clicking fast. It's like a spray, you know?
So why don't you guys use it?
Because I can't. I've tried, man. Nothing feels worse than I'm dropping 2 dualies and the 2 dualies players have got 0 kills. You're like, well, that was definitely my fault.
The problem is you probably try to use them like a USP and then you get frustrated because it doesn't work.
Oh, and you're behind some. Never mind. Not going to relive my past trauma. Instead, we have got ourselves a nice anti-eco, an actual anti-eco.
A little Norwegian hunting session.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do hunt over there.
I think they
plenty
do.
of
They
wild
to.
animals.
Sure.
Just for like regulation.
I've never been hunting. I think that would make.
I've never been either.
Yeah, that would make me a more morally superior meat eater if I proved I could do the whole.
I've been duck hunting.
Duck hunting.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was it. You go out at like 4 a.m.
Did you pluck? Do you pluck and cook? Or just shoot?
Clean the bird.
You did?
Yeah, we cooked them.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I know you're pulling funny faces. I'm just thinking if I kind of went through the whole process, like instead of it just being kind of a vending machine at the supermarket of, this animal died for me. Thank you. You know, maybe if I did it myself, followed through the whole process.
There was a certain level of satisfaction in the meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You worked hard for it.
Right.
Well, work hard, baby.
Well, I set up a couple fake ducks in the water, sat in a boat.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, for like 6 hours.
Can you do the fake calls as well?
I can't. I have a friend who can. Yeah.
That was pretty good.
I'm not going to risk it on
actually.
air. I'm not going to risk it on air.
Come on, do a duck.
Oh, that's different, Doug.
That's Daffy Duck.
Yeah. It's a duck as well, isn't it?
Can't eat that duck.
All right. Robs has already thrown 4 nades
Back
at
to
this
Counter-Strike.
point. Yeah. He's thrown 2 smokes, a Molotov and a HE. I've been on Rob's watch. He smoked out T-Stairs aggressive. He's picked up a second. He's thrown one towards A main. And at this point, he's got 2 of them looking for him. It's interesting to see Calix and Zentare's position towards this side of the map. Is that an indication of where they want to finish?
100%,
T-Stairs, with Cardi edging over.
Major is super passive, so he's just making sure nobody pushes towards the B side. The end goal is clear for Eternal Fire. But I think they're going to start feeling the stress, that deep smoke into River as well.
Yeah, but Rain's position is an interesting one. He's actually further forward than they may anticipate. He's already pushed up canals.
He's going to be quick behind them. But
That's
the hit could
it.
still work. The problem is the bomb is on Woxic, so Woxic could fall if Rain activates. Oh, he's going to find Major.
Oh, he just looked away!
That can't be real. That can't be real. Oh, he got the bomb, though.
That's what I told you.
Yeah, Major's coming, though. And again, he doesn't know he's here whatsoever. Rain's a free kill. Major's going to recover the round. So Brokey has to go mid and address the situation. Jumps up. Oh, Major can't win it out. 2-on-2. And bomb is still in the water.
They're slow about this.
way.
They don't know
They
where.
pass each other.
What? This round, Calix is coming back through, but with his back turn, Carrigan and Calix have no idea.
How does this keep happening?
This has been one
Carrigan,
Don't do it. Don't throw it.
Caddy's going to clear it. No.
No?
Wait, so now Carrigan is aware.
Now Carrigan knows. Carrigan knows where Calix is, but Cardi's coming into way anyway. This is ridiculous. Calix has to solve this crime.
Gun out,
15
gun out.
seconds, gun out indeed. He can't find it. Carrigan comes up clutch. Huge.
Oh, I have so much stress built up from that.
Yeah,
So-
I can feel it in my shoulders.
Oh, I'm tense.
So did Calix go all the way
Straighten up.
through the
Yeah.
smoke?
Yeah,
They
they
both went
completely
through.
passed each other. And then Calix went up to heaven. He cleared towards CT spawn.
Because Carrigan was mid. This is where the first timing.
Oh my
Look
God.
at that.
So
Great
wild.
work
No.
from production. And then that resulted in this kill. Brokey gets that one. And then through mid, yeah, Carrigan just ends up slipping past Calix.
And the idea that Carrigan...
I hated this
I did too, I did too.
I hated it.
It's just the idea that he almost threw it towards A main as well. And you're like, oh God, that'll
Don't
give
do
away
it.
the whole
Don't do
game.
it.
That'll
Don't
give
do
away
it.
the whole game.
Well, the A play didn't work. We've got to turn on fire on a quasi-buy here. Just some Mac-10s, couple of Tech-9s, and a B-pop. Brokey's in a prime position to disrupt this. This is the anti-B-pop position. If they don't molly it, which they probably won't.
And they don't have a grenade to open up the smoke either. So they either have someone that's dedicated to check that on account of the flash, or they're going to fall to Brokey. Now he likes to change his
Ooh,
position as the
interesting.
smoke dissipates.
Yeah, that makes sense. No smoke. He's going to be much easier to clear.
Here comes the hit.
Oh, didn't get the smoke out.
dear.
It's a little bit late. Brokey's going to handle business from an off angle. Rain's over in dark as well to slow down this hit. Oh, but they lose all the follow-ups. 3 for 3 into the bomb site. Frozen left to pick up the pieces. Molotov, give himself some space, something to work with, but there's a fighting chance for Eternal Fire.
Yeah, how does Calix find impact again? 21 frags. He hasn't let off from the first half, and now this 1v2 is taking shape. They're not expecting him. He saw the first. He can't seal the deal. Frozen. A much-needed frag. It's a team ace from FaZe to make it 8-8.
I got spicy.
It's been a spicy game.
Yeah.
This game has all the markings of a typical FaZe versus Eternal Fire.
Yeah.
It's happening again. A strong start from Eternal Fire. Incredible rounds. Individuals popping off. Calix now 22 kills. And somehow FaZe, they bend but they don't break.
If you're
they
Calix,
let you in but they don't give up. And it's so exhausting. It's draining mentally. How is the scoreline 8-8?
I don't know, if you're Calix and you hit tab and you see you have 22 kills and you see it's tied, you're just like, how? Why is this happening? Why is it like this?
And FaZe is doing it by committee as well. There's someone else every round stepping in, stepping up. Brokey this time around. Carrigan with the move. Rain had a couple of moments on the first half. There's so many different individuals striking, whereas Calix is like a one-man army currently. He needs a little bit of backup. Brokey now just being very forward, very adventurous with the AWP, and oh my god,
way.
they don't know about him.
No way.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your seatbelt on. We're about to hit some turbulences here as Brokey stays in the smoke of the T-spawn. He has become an absolute thorn in the side of Eternal Fire.
This is such a crazy play for an
is
offer to
going
make.
on?
I'm so confused.
Now, what are the comms if you're Eternal Fire? There is someone in T-spawn. I repeat, there's someone in T-spawn.
Cardi's worked it out.
And Wakadi's like, he's got the bomb now. I can't actually pick up the bomb.
Oh my god.
This is so scary. There's an AWP in our backlines. What do you do as a T-side? Look at him. He has no idea where he's gone off
The
to.
hard part now, though, is he's kind of useless.
Yeah,
like,
right
no one's
now-
around him. He has no information. So FaZe actually have no clue where Eternal Fire could be. They could be splitting them in A, going to go clear mid. They might still lose this round, and indeed they will. Xantares with a double. And Brokey is so far out of the action now.
That's the bomb.
That's the bomb.
Don't speak too soon. Jason O'Toole is 100%. Now we've got a 3-on-3. Carrigan's frag has brought him right back into contention, but the mantle up has cost him. Brokey, up to no good. Missed shot towards camera. The bomb's heading A. Rain's already there to receive them out cams. They're throwing it. They're jiggling it. Zantara spots him out. Good control, but not ready for another on Woxic. His back is turned. Brokey just needs to isolate this duel. It's a free frag as long as he takes his time. Now it's a 1v1. Madger on the site. Bottom fragger. Up against Brokey. Brokey pipping him. Oh, the post with a no-scope! That's cheeky! He starts it off with flair and ends it the same.
How do they keep getting away with this?
I love it. I don't care. I don't know what happened, but it is entertaining. There's no doubt about that.
I'd like to apologize, Brokey. I wasn't aware of your game.
Yeah. Bro's a gamer. Look at this.
This is so dumb.
How did he get here? I looked away. I was sending a text.
So he pushed straight from cave into middle, and he crossed the smoke. He could have taken the duel towards
What the hell?
the rugs, but he pushed out. But you were right. You were on the money when you said he has now become useless.
Yeah.
And then you could see FaZe didn't know how to handle this mid round. Like there is no protocol. There is no way they've practiced this.
Yeah, I know.
In you know, like listen, guys,
he's been playing too much arms race.
This is how we're gonna do it when Brokey's in T-spawn. No, they don't. They've never had this conversation. That conversation never happened.
Not at all.
So now you end up with retaking him from middle. Xantares finds 2. That's supposed to be it. Like the round is supposed to be done. They know about Brokey. They have the free A side.
I mean, surely the comms of Brokey was just like, guys, I'm going to make a play.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
I'm making it. I do think that's the cool.
Like that's all you can really commune if you're Brokey.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to try and make a play.
Yeah.
You know,
don't count on me. But that's what that communication is like. I'm not
on the map.
I'm not where you think I am.
I'm almost sure he didn't say anything. I'm almost sure he did not say anything.
It's one of the ones you don't tell anyone because you don't want him to say no. It's like ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Yeah. Everybody's got a radar. You know, they can see what I'm doing.
Brokey,
I'm busy. I got my own thing going.
Are you in T-spawn, Brokey? Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I can imagine Carrigan trying to organize the round and then doing wait, what? Elvis, you're in T-spawn?
And he just comes in and goes, B is clear. Here's the push.
That's the move you were asking for.
And
That's exactly what it is.
This is the smoke that Robs has been throwing quite consistently off spawn. So this is just one of the plays he can make off the back of it. The fact
but
that he
crossing is not supposed to be on the not supposed to be on the menu.
This is off the script.
There's like no, it really isn't.
It's so crazy.
And who does he catch? Like there's no. Can you imagine Wicardia from his POV? He's like, there's an AWP T stare.
You cannot even be mad about it.
You can be.
I would
Why
be.
would
Oh,
you
it's
be?
Calyx, excuse me. Yeah, bruh.
Sometimes just life feeds you lemon. That's what happened to Calyx.
Life feeds you lemon.
Big old lemonade.
Well, lemonade's delicious.
I do love lemonade. High sugar though. Yeah,
A lot of sugar in there. Yeah. You got to do something to kind of cut that sour taste of the lemon.
Oh, yeah, I think I just lemon juice. That's more my cup of tea.
Lemon juice in the morning. Big glass of water. Oof, that's the trick.
Okay, Robson's got a cool lineup for that. A jump throw. They are contemplating a bomb towards A again. They have been held at the door more times than they've broken through.
Now they're also paranoid. Look at this. Everybody's looking at the smoke. It's like, wait a minute. Where is Brokey?
Oh, interesting. This is a set piece out of Eternal Fire.
Oh, wait, which one is it?
Yeah.
Temple
He went through like
smoke.
3
This
different smokes.
this is not confidence inspiring.
So he sets them up for mid-take while they pincer A. It's like a full A split.
That was Temple Con. These are flashbangs for the double
That's a
doors.
cool
That's
flash.
quite nice. Yeah.
That's a cool flash.
Yeah, write that one down.
Yeah. Put up the notepad.
Carrigan's called Be Clear though, right? So they're ahead of the play. They're aware of what's likely coming through this camera smoke. Another flash from Calyx. It's got multiple stages to it. Here it is, testing Robs. He's in a prime position. He gets nothing. Molly forces Brokey wide, and you've got yourself an Eternal Fire take. That's a strat I would encourage people at home to.
Yeah, you can reproduce it.
You can do that
You
yourselves.
can absolutely just learn all of the roles.
That's
Everybody
cool.
learn what they got to do.
That's really cool.
Follow the path.
And the fact that it's multifaceted in the fact that like, oh, Temple smoked, maybe it's mid, you could be parts of lots of different plays, then you've got that second flash and Molly bricks, like it really limits the player's options. And Robs was in a pretty good spot. He had vision and still got owned.
Sometimes Counter-Strike is a little bit like a ballet. You know, it's beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
Just,
And it's about control and making it look effortless. The best players do. It's not effortless.
towing on the stage.
Jason knows all about ballet.
Yeah.
What's your favorite ballet?
Nutcracker.
Yeah, good one.
Thanks.
Yep, not bad. Well done.
Look at this. It's all choreographed.
I felt like Robs was worth one there. Magic just nailed the headshot.
As they peek, the Molotov is on side. It pushes Brokey out of position. Just everything works out.
9-9-9-9-9. It's the score line. Line. Okay.
Absolutely.
Understood.
Here we go.
Moving swiftly on.
Yeah, Rops has an MP9, so does Brokey.
And 5 kills.
And 5. Ah, it hurts. I don't like that. Don't like that.
At least he's got backup now. They're teaming up. 2 MP9s, but I feel like Eternal Fire have been very diligent. Here comes the pop flash from Zentaris to Calix, the main carry. The Carrix. I'll workshop that one. I'll get back to you. Robs.
Is he searching off that? He's searching off the sound cue of a flash not peak.
Ooh, might get pulled into Calix, though. Or Carrix, as some would call him. Nice headshot. Rops out in the open. He's gone down. 5-on-4 advantage for Eternal Fire, and they're in a prime position to split this A-bomb site.
He's doing it again. That's the same sequence. The smoke into Temple, the flash to put Frozen out of commission. He's completely blind. The space is taken, but Brokey strikes with the MP9 and somehow stays alive. But EF have all the pawns in the right place. There's no way Frozen can stay alive for as long.
No, but Rain's still here. He kicks up enough of a fuss to make it a 2-on-1. Carrigan, he arrives through storage. And you've got a 1v2 ahead of you. Now, Calix, this is the duel. This is the duel. No one has a clue where Carrigan is coming from. It's about his timing. And he peeks in, isolates the first. This would be massive for Carrigan. At a 9-9 scoreline to win out the 1v2 with Cardia. Bomb is loose on the site and he's running away. He's playing a wicked game with Carrigan.
Carrigan ain't moving. He ain't gonna budge.
It's all about this sound cue. Yeah, with Cardia. There you go. He's giving him the molly. So now he should have an uncontested plant. He's even got a smoke for the post plant. Throws it out. Punches in the code. Now what?
What's that smoke look like at the end of the day when Carrigan turns this corner? Ooh, he's gotten around the corner. He's gotten around the wall. And Wakadia is safely back in towards A main. So
he's going to be so paranoid about that smoke.
And he's got no kit, unless there's one to pick up.
No smoke either.
Yeah, he's got a Molotov, which he throws behind the smoke because he's worried about the positioning. And Wakadia has just won this one with brains. Nothing Carrigan can do. Taps the bomb, looks for the peek, and Wakadia just calls his bluff. It's like, nah, I'm good, man. You have fun over there. Carrigan going to try and escape. Gets caught. Well played from Wakadia.
Yeah, well played by Eternal Fire. I mean, it wasn't, you know, broken, so why change? That same kind of strat, a little bit different flavor to it, but it's enough to break FaZe's economy, break their backs. It did admittedly start with this aggression from Robs, very quickly put down by Calix, but then just throw it in the finish. You knew you had the numbers advantage. They traded valiantly. I think Rain here, if you'd have managed to, you know, get a second or get away, it's a different round.
I think because of that early skirmish with Calix, that pulled Rain a little bit closer to the side. So as a result, when the execute comes in, Rain is already here as a secondary, tertiary layer of defense. But Eternal Fire's trade game was on point, and they should, being the operative world, enjoy a calmer round now. We have just a bunch of upgraded pistols. Carrigan's on the USP, Frozen's on the USP. But it wouldn't be FaZe if there wasn't something crazy being just pulled out of a hat in a round that looks like absolutely nothing.
All right, Zentaris, what have you got for us? Right through the double doors.
Please tell me.
3 players here. They're going to swing out of timing.
No way.
That's perfect.
That was beautiful.
What a flashbang. Woxic and Wakadia in rebuttal. Oh, they're pulling it right back. It looked like FaZe was about to start something, but that's well handled from Eternal Fire. Fist bumps all around from Major. They got a 2-round lead.
Yeah, good to have an idea on rounds like that. FaZe clearly did. They brought something to the table, just unable to transfer into anything more substantial. Eternal Fire, after what was such an impressive first half, having 8 on the CT side of Anubis is already like a big feather in your cap. You still have to convert, and now they've started their campaign. 3 consecutive T-sided rounds. They've broken through FaZe. If they can take this gun round, they haven't got all the bells and whistles. FaZe, limited util. Already Frozen completely absent of utility towards the Temple side. Another play being set up towards A. Or at least Brokey holding towards a flashbang if Robs wants to have a little look.
That would be risky, huh? There are only 2 on the A side, so fortunately Robs doesn't have anyone in front of him. And the main part of the defense has elected the right position. Rain is going to force Eternal Fire to slow down just a little bit. Karrigan is playing a dangerous game with that shoulder peek. An AWP could immediately grab him. Bukadia is going to pick up the pace. That smoke immediately. Cole's frozen into action. Rain's been found on Major. The Cole's frags the falling for Eternal Fire, who break through the defense easily.
Damn.
Is that supposed to be so easy?
That's a hit and a half.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I subscribe to the Karrigan jig or smoke defense.
I don't like it.
It's exploitable by an AWP, but also when people just run around the corner, they're ahead of the smoke. It probably has its place. You know, it's probably a good counter to like a more standard defaulty approach, a B lurker or whatever it is, and just.
You might also be hoping that like you're going to see someone like trying to go for a pick, not an execute,
and then
drop
you put down the smoke
far, you know, into the choke point.
Yeah.
You know, that might be kind of more the style that it's for. But I got to say, between the A execute we saw like a couple rounds ago and this hit right here, Eternal Fire's actual strategies to hit the bomb sites have been really powerful.
That's what's going to be my point. And I mean, unfortunately for Karrigan, it feels like EF have been playing strat heavy so far. Yeah. They haven't really just played jiggle, map control based. No, they've been electing the right executes. The absolutely flawlessly put together. I gotta say, the execution is top A level, A grade for Eternal Fire. The trade is great, the spacing.
Yeah, that's grade A5 strategy. And now you've got yourself 3 opportunities to close this in regulation. Your first map, your pick of a best-of-3 series against what's fast becoming quite your rival. Matt just throwing out the deep dark smoke, I believe. Early util going to be landing there.
They can take their time. Eternal Fire have a minute and 35 to play with. They know FaZe is not in a great situation. They know a play is most likely to happen. That isn't it.
Thank you, Ups team.
That isn't it.
Yikes.
That I was talking at my ass there. Manager just didn't quite find the right pixel.
After we did all that praising of his executes and their utility.
Yeah, you see, with the power we have. They're not afraid to just kind of stand around.
That just makes sense. It makes sense at this point in the game, right? They know that there's very likely not going to be a second layer of utility that FaZe can use. If they're going to be strong in the first 30 seconds, it's going to be at the cost of the late round. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute and a single smoke on Karrigan's back. That's it. That's the only defensive util they have. Here comes the execute that we've been praising ever so much.
What time do you consider the late round? Like 40 seconds?
Below 50, below 45,
50?
probably.
Okay, so we're in the late round. We're in the late round now. Xanter's moving forward. Oh, he saw an ankle. He saw an ankle. He's going to hunt it down, takes a dink, but gets the kill. That is a snapback from Major.
Damn.
Oh, he builds upon it. Oh, get out. Anubis is all Eternal Fire. It'll be 13-9. Karrigan's left in a 1v5.
Eternal Fire, baby, building on their successes in Copenhagen. They find themselves a map to the good up against FaZe Clan. It is all going down. This is an advancement match, and they're 1 map away.